Days when everything feels unclear aren't the ones that are peaceful. They are those days when everything is slightly distant. You're going through your day, you're doing what needs to be done, but there's a kind of gap between you and what you are experiencing. You know something should feel like something, but it doesn't. And that can be hard to explain because it's not exactly sadness. It's not stress in an obvious way. It's more like disconnection. Most people respond to this by trying to fix it. They try to feel something again. They look for intensity, distraction, anything that might bring them back. Or they sit down to write and expect something honest to come out. And when it doesn't, they assume the problem is that they have nothing to say. But that's not really what's happening. It's not that there's nothing there, it's that access feels limited. And forcing your way into that space usually makes it feel even more distant. This is where writing needs to change its role, because when you feel disconnected, writing isn't about depth, it's about contact, very small contact. Instead of asking yourself, what do I feel? Which can feel like too much, you can begin somewhere simpler. What did today feel like, even slightly? Not big emotional answers, just in fragments. Maybe the day felt slow, slightly heavy, or oddly flat. Even that is something. You don't need to expand it immediately, you just need to write small fragments, short sentences, empty feelings. Just naming it begins to create a small point of connection, and from there, you can stay close to what's available. You might notice physical things, how your body feels, how your energy moves through the day, or you might write about something external, something you saw, something you heard, someone that hurt you. And even if it feels ordinary, it brings you back into contact with your experience. Because disconnection isn't always about emotion. Sometimes it's about losing that sense of being inside your own life. And writing in this way becomes a way back in. Not all at once, just one step at a time. There's a tendency to think that writing only counts if it's deeper or meaningful. But on days like these, a simple, honest observation is enough. I don't feel too much today. Everything feels a little far away. Even these sentences form a presence, and presence is what slowly rebuilds connection. If you think about it, disconnection doesn't usually happen suddenly, it builds over time. Small moments where you don't fully register what you're feeling, where you move past something without pausing. So reconnecting works the same way. It happens in small returns, a sentence, a page, a moment where you choose to notice instead of move past it. And that's enough to begin. So don't ask yourself, why don't I feel anything right now? Ask, what is the smallest thing I can notice about my experience today? You don't need to go deeper than that. You don't feel like it. But take a page. Write what feels available. Even if it feels ordinary, even if it feels incomplete, even if it feels useless, just write. Because that connection doesn't come from forcing emotion, it comes from staying close to whatever is already there. Tell me, on days when you feel slightly disconnected, what do you usually do? Do you try to fix it, distract yourself, or just move through it? Remember, there's no right answer. We are just noticing our patterns here. By noticing your pattern is where the shift begins.